Welcome to the show, everyone. We start with something that can be very helpful for you over this fall and holiday season. You know those mornings after a good night out when you wake up thinking, why did I do that? Well, today's sponsor of the show is going to help. Well, that used to be me until I started using Z-Biotics. It's called pre-alcohol, and it is a game changer. It is the world's first genetically engineered probiotic. It's designed by PhD scientists to help your body break down the stuff that actually makes you feel rough after drinking. It's not dehydration. It's that toxic byproduct that builds up in your gut. Pre-alcohol helps your body handle it before it handles you. So the first time I tried it was before a dinner party with drinks with friends. Took Z-Biotics first. Drank responsibly, had a great night, and I woke up feeling sharp and hydrated. No headache, no regret. So this holiday season, make the most of every toast, tailgate, and touchdown. And don't forget your Z-Biotics. Go to zbiotics.com/lemon and use the code LEMON for 15% off of your first order. And remember, it's backed by 100% money back guarantee. That's zbiotics.com/lemon. Hello, good evening. George Hahn. I scared us. I mean, our faces popped right up there, George. George Hahn is here to help me get through this. How are you, sir?
I'm much better now that you're part of my
writer, humanist. I know you're looking so official lately with the mic and the earphones. There's not like the half-naked man behind you on the wall. Except, you know, I'm going to change this, make this a little lighter. How about that? How about the blue? What do you think of that?
Oh, are you doing hue lights? Is that are we working Philips hue lights?
Yeah, which one should I do? We're royalty. What do we do? A little purple. How about that?
I mean, yeah, that's the purple is the color of the moderates, the raging moderates. Our friends over there do. They're the purple.
Oh, I think I'm going to do it to match my shirt.
Or complement it. There we go. Look at that. That's perfect.
That's perfect. Isn't that amazing?
I have the same ones in my. I have a hue light strip. This is not an ad, by the way. In my kitchen and in the living room.
I use every product that advertises. I actually use it, and so. But anyways, except they don't advertise.
They don't.
This is what I'm doing. These folks don't. I had to. I went by the deli and I saw these front and center.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing like a damn Funyun.
Come on. All right. Well, listen. Now that let me just like uncork a bottle here. Let's just get everything. Let's get cases of everything delivered tonight, right?
Look at what I got. I got my little.
I did when the Times did a profile on me. This is a few years back, and I had mentioned that at the time I was living in this tiny studio, and I had this like sort of it was hotel living really, and I would have those frozen Amy's Kitchen. Like burritos, and you know, you can get them in the frozen. They're in the freezer, and they sent me. They mentioned it in the Times. They sent me a case of their stuff.
Really?
I had to throw things out of my freezer to make room for it.
I use this too. There was a pre-roll in the show.
I saw that.
I use this. This is Z-Biotics. And someone said not the Funyun. So look, George. George is here. We're going to talk about the week because it was crazy. George, what do you think's in here? What do you think these are made of?
Oh, nothing good, D. I swear. I think.
Now, what would you think they were made of because of the names?
Funyuns.
Yeah.
I think they're probably sprinkled with the dust that is swept off the floor from a potato chip factory. I'm guessing, right?
They're supposed to be rings. Mine are a little crushed, but they're like onion rings.
The operative word is like. They're like onion rings.
So that's the thing. They're called Funyuns, like onions.
I loved them. Funyuns and Bugles were also my favorite.
So let's see. Enriched cornmeal, ferrous sulfate, niacin, thiamine, whatever, all this stuff, riboflavin, blah, blah, blah. Vegetable oil, corn, sunflower, salt, less than 2% of cornstarch, sugar, corn flour. And notice one word I haven't gotten to yet: buttermilk, corn, maltodextrin, and you ready? You were kind of right. Onion powder.
Yeah, you might not survive the night.
Oh, no, I love me some Funyuns. Are you kidding me? I eat these whenever I don't deny myself anything, George. I just don't eat a lot of it. So if I'm craving like a McDonald's French fry or something, or a Big Mac. I get it.
I
But
told
usually
I did
not
it.
a Big Mac, Whopper Jr.
I did a Patreon live for my subscribers as a little bonus thing. And I said to them, for the weekend, treat yourself. And so when the server asks you if you want salad or fries with your omelet, your steak, your burger, your sandwich, get the fries this weekend. And always, whenever I'm out, like I've seen you, we've been not at the same table. We've been in the same restaurant. Thank you, Nelly. And my rule is always, no matter what, get fries for the table. You always,
always get fries for the table.
Even if somebody's having fries with their omelet, steak, burger, what have you, always get fries for the table.
Because then they end up eating that person's fries, right? And then, right? It's crazy. Yeah.
So, folks, that's your tip for the weekend. Treat yourself to the fries and always get some for the table.
So we've been showing things. Where do we start? Let's start here because I went to the polls to interview people, and you saw I was handed this on my way.
His signage, Don, like all kidding aside, there's hi, Freud. His campaign, the design of his posters, stickers was so good. There's an article in Fast Company actually about it. My friend Michael sent it to me about the design of those posters. I mean, really a masterclass, I think, in political poster design.
Yeah. I remember the first time that I really heard about him was last year, around the campus protests, right? Remember that? And I was walking in Washington Square Park and I was getting content, and these folks stopped me. I think we recorded them. I'll have to go back and find them. And they were wearing the hat and I think a t-shirt, which was that color. And they were like, we just came from a rally for Zora. And I was like, who's that? Because I had no idea. And back then he was polling, I think, like at 1%.
He came from zero, man. Yeah.
Came from zero, right? Started from the bottom. Now we're here. So you know what? Let that be a lesson to everybody. And since we are saying that, this is what people think New York City is like now or going to be like. Roll it, Andy.
In New York, Zohran, yes, you're my Muslim mayor. This is no longer New York, it's New York to stand. If you eat pork, jail. Okay, next. Okay, repeat after me. Ashhadu. If you don't wear the hijab, jail. Listen, man, there's 5 boroughs, 1 for each pillar of Islam. If you drive anything other than a BMW, believe it or not, jail. And starting Friday, everybody is mandated to eat at least 1 halal chicken over rice from the halal guys.
There is so much fun to be had with this whole situation. I mean, lean into this shit. There is so much material. Good for them. A+, no notes. Yeah. No
What
notes.
is going on with people? Oh my gosh, this city, it's gonna be Sharia law, and people are gonna be having rugs on and praying on the subway. It's like, it's crazy. What is going on with people? Is it racism?
I'm sure that's
Islamophobia.
I am sure that's part of it, but he's young. They're gonna try to paint him as a terrorist. All the bad things. They're going to do everything they can to demonize, the operative word, demonize, because that is what they do. But even if you don't agree with what he says, the momentum behind this guy, don't political strategists call it Big Mo when you've got momentum? And he really had like the Big Mo behind him and got like, and forgive me if you're about to like break into this, but like, who the hell turns out to a mayoral primary? Who gets young people interested in voting for a mayor in a primary? This guy did. That's amazing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So no matter what you feel about him, he's done something really incredible, and it's something to sort of like, I guess, be studied in a way. He's tapped into an emotion, a vibe. And there are other things at play as I see it, because I live on my feelings and not facts. But,
You
and also,
do? Why do you say that?
I think that people are really tired. Like, I really think, no pun intended, but pun intended, I think people are a little trumped out.
Oh my gosh. So take a look at Yeah, take a look at our thumbnail. This is from this evening. Look at those
Oh,
faces. Ooh,
yeah.
ooh, ooh.
Yeah. I think
MAGA
people
is
are bummed out. And it's
and then
exhausting.
yeah. And then this morning, I think the thumbnail was, what is it? MAGA is over or something like that. Because I believe the spell is broken, but you were saying they're trumped out.
I think they're trumped out. And also with him and with the governors in the governor elections in Virginia and New Jersey, and then we had Prop 50 in California and Zoran. All of these campaigns were not just like speaking in code with an anti-Trump message. They were face forward, baldly, plainly anti-Trump. And they didn't just sneak by with a win. These were big ass margins. What I think in Virginia was 15 points, in Jersey 13, Zoran was nearly 9. And I mean, that says something. That's a signal to me.
Yeah,
right.
I agree. And it also, look, if we can put it up, we don't have to play the sound, but Andy, if you can put it up, it's the guy with the seizure. I think people are sick of these kinds of pictures, seeing this happen to their neighbors. And the one that I'm talking about is in Massachusetts, and there was a dad. Did you see that? In a car? And they were trying to take his wife and then pulling the kid and saying, if you don't come with me, then I'm gonna take the kid and it's gonna go to child services or something like that. But the guy has a full-on seizure, and they're still like trying to pull the baby and snatch the kid and all kinds of craziness. Like, I think people are sick of this shit. I think they're like, fuck this, man.
Don, I think like it really hurts to see that. It really does. This administration stands on 3 legs, and those 3 legs, as I see it, again, I'm all vibes and feeling. Look at this guy. Oh my God.
Yeah, that's enough, Andy. Sorry. Thank you, Andy. It's crazy, right?
It's 3 legs that this administration stands on: corruption, incompetence, and cruelty. That is their whole ball game. It is corruption, incompetence, and cruelty. And people say it all the time in social media and in out and about, that the cruelty is the point. And I really don't think your average American has the stomach for this shit. And people now there are TV studios in everyone's pocket. And so when they try to pull a stunt like this is not a good look for America. Yes. I think I'd be willing to bet that there are a lot of people who think like, no, you should not be in the country illegally, but there is a process. But the method that people that like Kristi Noem and her gaggle are using to go about this is sick. This is sickening. I cried when I saw that. I nearly did again just now. And this is happening.
This is a preschool teacher. This is look at these big guys with this. I mean, what like, for what? What happened to the criminals? We're only going to get the most violent criminals. If someone is in preschool, a preschool teacher, like helping kids, obviously they're not a criminal person in the community. Like, so that's what I don't understand, George. For what?
The cruelty is the point, Don, and we have to. Their mission is to go after all the brown people. All the brown people are the problem. We have to clean this country up. This is what we're seeing is an administration run by and dictated by Santa Monica Goebbels, Stephen Miller, and Russ Vought, and there's the third. Who am I thinking of? But the guy's kind of pulling Trump's puppet
wait,
string.
who did you say? You said, Stephen Miller, Russell Vought. And someone in the White House, or a business person, not like
maybe
Peter
maybe Nutlick. But like the cruelty is the point with these people, and this is more than just a black eye on our country. This is a stain. This is awful. This is not who we are. This is not the country I want to live in. Yeah, I know.
It's not the country I want to live in, but it's
the election.
Country.
The election that we just witnessed, the election we just got through, I think is a sign that Americans are just not. This isn't Americans just are not up for this. This is not what they're not on board. Let's hope. You know what I mean? I'm hoping that the midterms reflect the same sentiment.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I would hope so. I bet when people say this is not who we are, this is not who we want to be. I think most Americans don't want to be this.
Right. This is, but sadly, this is who a lot of people actually are. Yeah.
And you're right. And I think people went to the polls with this on their minds. And look, I think, Trump is usually pretty good at reading the zeitgeist and the tea leaves or whatever it is, what's out there. But I don't think he's been on this one, because Republicans lost in places where they should not have lost, in deep red places. And here he is on 60 Minutes saying this.
More recently, Americans have been watching videos of ICE tackling a young mother, tear gas being used in a Chicago residential neighborhood, and the smashing of car windows. Have some of these raids gone too far?
No, I think they haven't gone far enough, because we've been held back by the judges.
They haven't gone far enough, and they've been held back by the judges. Thank you. You can take it down, Andy. Thank you. Want to make sure that we don't use too much of the 60 minutes, because they'll try to come after us. What? They haven't gone far enough?
Do you even think that he has actually seen some of this? That's a serious question.
He watches a lot of TV, but do you think they don't actually play that a lot actually on mainstream media?
That's what I mean. Do you think he actually sees this?
No.
How insulated is he?
You know what? There's someone wrote about this, that this is the most insulated he's ever been. His news is curated, the articles are curated. He's running around, he's going everywhere. I think except for Halloween, he really hasn't left his bubble. He's gone to Mar-a-Lago, but he hasn't really left the White House unless he has a business thing. But the thing is that I think that what they were saying was he hasn't really gone out with the people. He hasn't done a Trump rally anywhere, right? They've shut all that down. And this is the most insulated that he's been since, I think ever.
Yeah, we haven't seen any rallies lately, have we?
No.
And it's a marvelous distraction from the Epstein situation. In fact, Scott says it all the time, like every 48 hours, it's like his team just kind of runs into ChatGPT. What are some great suggestions for distracting the nation from the Jeffrey Epstein files? And then just kind of go over the list. All right, let's try this today, because it does change the conversation.
Well, it changes the conversation. And the reason I said you don't see it that much is because, number one, the mainstream folks are afraid of him, right? Lawsuits or whatever. And you see it. Yeah, I don't know if you saw. Did you see that thing with Whoopi Goldberg the other day?
No.
When she was, I don't know if you guys can find it. If you can, producers, find it. I'm sorry to help make you find all this stuff. But Whoopi was making a joke about something, and one of the producers handed her a note. No, I'm sorry. I guess the producer handed it to Sonny, or told Sonny in her ear, because I don't think Whoopi wears an earpiece. I don't know. And then Sonny handed it to her, and Whoopi tore it up and said, "Really? Oh, here we have it. Here it is."
And the other insane thing is that when people are going to go to their meetings with the judge, the meetings that they're supposed to go to, when they're listening to what the hell, what?
I love when Sonny passes notes.
We don't know if Trump used an auto pen to part. It was a joke.
Yes. We don't know if Trump used an auto pen to part.
Come on.
But we do know that he didn't know who that crypto guy was.
Well, I'm sorry. The hardest thing about this job now is no one understands nuance. When you hear a joke, when somebody's fooling around, when they're not saying something specific, especially on this show. I'm very specific when I'm pointing stuff out. When I'm making jokes, when I'm making jokes. This is ridiculous.
So my point, you want to respond to that?
Good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
My point is that they're afraid to say and put so many things on. And I know people who said, we can't talk about this thing about Epstein. We can't bring up the Epstein files, or we can't do this and we can't do that. And I'm like, you're kidding, right? And they say, no, They can't do it. So I think to your point, maybe they don't, maybe he's not seeing this. And I'm sure maybe the MAGA folks aren't really seeing all this stuff.
But is it working? Do you know what I
No.
mean? That when you let the bully steamroll you, that's not or temper your message in any way. In this country where we're supposed to have, free speech, unless you're in a crowded theater, you can't yell fire. And there are other, whatever. But for Whoopi Goldberg, whose brand is humor, like to get a note like that.
Hey, George, let me tell you something. The show is called what?
The View.
And so what are you supposed to give?
Your
point of view.
But this was my point. Here's my point of view. Here's what I think. The election, back to this election, as I said before, all of these campaigns, each of them that got traction, had a very publicly anti-Trump message at the core of the campaign. They weren't shy about it. They were punching back. And to me, that was a signal that, not only did it not hurt them to have a publicly bold anti-Trump message, it helped them.
Mm-hmm.
That's my point. Mm-hmm. So not just people running for office, but colleges and universities, media companies, tell this administration to fuck off.
Right.
And get off my front lawn.
Yeah.
Instead of caving. Because once you cave, you're done.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell this. Has anybody ever told Donald Trump to his face? I would pay every cent I have to see on video in 4K, preferably in IMAX, to see someone standing in front of Donald Trump, giving him the finger and telling him to go fuck himself. I would love to see that.
What do you think would happen if someone did that?
I think Trump would freeze. I think he would do a full-on McConnell. Okay. I think he would freeze because I don't think anyone has ever told him that.
You think
I think he might further soil his diaper.
I do believe in real life. I bet there have been many people to tell him that.
Do you think?
Or especially if you have,
done
in private,
business with him. But I want it public.
Yeah, and that you want it. You want it in public.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I want it in IMAX, preferably 3D or at least 4K, and I want it in Dolby 5.1 surround. I want to see it and hear it. I want it to. I want the words "Go fuck yourself" to vibrate my windows when I play it back. I want to smash an eardrum with it. That to me, that's porn to me. The point is, I'm making a joke about it, but in the polite adult way, tell this administration to go fuck themselves. No, you're overstepping. Get out of here. We're going to educate our students here. We're going to we're going to read the news here. What the fuck are they doing?
Yeah. This is what I think.
Your old, well, he's not a colleague of yours, but it started when, didn't it start when ABC, because of something George Stephanopoulos said, paid that sick check? Like, they never should have paid it.
Well, it started before that, George. It started when, news organizations said that they were when they started making room for people who were lying, and they said they wanted to move networks to the right, to the center. And what does that mean? If you want to move something to the center, you're trying to move it to the right, because what is center? And the center has nothing to do with news and truth. The news is the news. The truth is the truth. It's not left or right. And I think it's something similar with comedy as well. People are like, oh, you can't tell a political joke. People don't want to tell political jokes right now because it's Donald Trump in office and he can't stand criticism or being made fun of. But when there's a Democrat in office, everyone is okay with a political joke. Everyone is okay with a Biden political joke or Barack Obama political joke. But all of a sudden, people aren't okay with political jokes because Trump's in office. What the fuck does that tell you? And in this time right now, I think, George, and where we have been, and especially leading up to 2024, is that we needed a media to be really strong and point out the truth and facts and say, as you said, go fuck yourself. Because but yet they made room for liars and insurrection deniers and election, saying election deniers saying it was false and all of that. Just to your point, this is what I think Donald Trump would do if someone told him to go fuck off to his face publicly.
You okay? Gordon, you okay?
Yeah. Not that part.
Yeah.
This part. Look at him.
He does nothing. Look at this. Look at
that's what he would do.
That's the presidency right there. That is this administration right fucking there. Yeah.
Did you see the thing? Our thumbnail yesterday was the guy on the right collapsing was the economy, and then this is MAGA on the left, Donald Trump.
By the way, do we have follow-up? Is that guy okay?
He's fine. But that was what was it, Wegovy or Zepbound or one of those GLP-1
Was he on it? Is that what's going on?
I don't know, but he's the guy who I think he was like one of the CEOs or something of the company, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I think that's what the presser or this briefing was about.
Oh, was it about lowering the prices and making it?
It was about lowering the prices, but it also, speaking of the truth, it was about lowering the prices, which had been already set in motion by Joe Biden, and then Donald Trump came in and took credit for it.
Thank you for the clarity there.
That's what this was.
Yeah.
Eli Lilly, yes. In the meantime, we got to pay the bills. Stand by. A word from our sponsors. Support comes from Fatty 15. Okay, so the name is different, but let me tell you about it. Let's talk about aging, because I have hit the point where I notice when I don't get enough sleep, it's not good for me. You know what I mean? Sleep is very important, especially as you age. My joints are stiff, but my energy dips. And lately, I've been paying more attention to what's happening inside of my body, not just what's happening on the surface. And that's why I started taking Fatty 15. It is the first new essential fatty acid discovered in over 90 years, C15. And it is changing now how scientists think about healthy aging. The story behind it is wild, everyone, really wild. It was discovered while helping aging dolphins live longer, healthier lives. So now over 100 studies show that it can help protect your cells. It can help protect your skin. It can help improve your sleep. It focuses on your skin and all of those things. And it is vegan, okay? And it ships right to your door. Get 15% off of your first order at fatty15.com/lemon. Again, FATTY, fatty15.com/lemon. Support for the show comes from BetterHelp. As the days get shorter and sunlight fades earlier, I know a lot of people start to feel that seasonal dip. I know I do. I feel it. I felt it. I've been through it. But here's the thing. It's okay to talk about it. BetterHelp makes it easier to take that first step. It's online therapy that matches you with a licensed professional in days, not weeks. And if the first one isn't right, if it's not the right fit, you can switch at any time. This time of year, I try to check in on friends more, on family members more, and sometimes I remind them and myself that reaching out for help isn't weakness, it's self-care. So if you have been thinking about it, take this as your sign. Go to betterhelp.com/DonLemon and get 10% off of your first month. That's betterhelp.com/DonLemon, because none of us have to go through it alone. So I have a standing appointment every week with my therapist.
I love therapy.
By phone. I don't go. I go. I'm not in person anymore. I'm on the phone or Zoom.
I did post-COVID. I had some health issues with it was a long COVID thing where I was having these really insane panic attacks. I felt like I was having a heart attack. I was having anxiety, and therapy was helpful. I went for about a year and a half, ended up starting on the phone and then went in person. I cannot recommend therapy enough, guys. Do it. Good.
I agree. And also check out, look at the skin. Do you see this? That's what I've been. I used to do that. I used to do the fish oil, and it was so stinky. But now I have this fatty 15, and it's really helping. Hopefully, it'll plump up my rankles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Producers, someone in the chat says, breaking, Trump will now fund SNAP. Do we know? Can we confirm? Let us know here. Producers, are you looking out for the breaking news there? Anybody?
I'm going to turn off my do not disturb function on my iPad and
to see if you can get the Associated Press version of the news.
Hath broken. Let's see. New York SNAP benefits will resume Sunday. That's from WNYC. I love
that's New York SNAP benefits. Okay. So speaking of something that we did not speak that much about this week, is a certain person died who was the vice president, but everyone says he was the real president. So Dick Cheney was 84 years old and gone. And not that much. No one really talked about it that much. I guess maybe in this space, no one really discussed that.
My statement
Darth Vader.
I am not mourning. I am not celebrating.
Okay.
If that makes any sense. I'm not mourning it. I'm not celebrating it.
Yeah, but wasn't he virulently anti-Trump?
Yeah.
However, weapons of mass destruction.
Back in the day, he did have a reputation for being, something that people thought was the Prince of fucking Darkness, or maybe that was Karl Rove, but
he was the Grim Reaper, they said.
Yes, that's it. And making certain calls on the September 11. And whose dog is that?
That's my doggy.
Do you guys do you still have the 2?
No, it's 3, George. Yeah, that could have caused a divorce before we were even married. Because I had nothing to do with the 3rd one. I'm like, why did you do this?
Timothy, we have to talk.
Yeah, I know. He's around. He can't hear you because I'm wearing an earpiece. But Timothy, he said hi. Did you hear that? What'd you say?
Hi. Now, let's see. Oh, here it is. NBC News. Trump administration says it will fully fund SNAP while court appeal plays out. I mean, look, we're going to throw a Gatsby theme party and let kids starve. Not a good look, Shitler. There is the money. It's all over the news. I'm not a genius, but I pay attention to enough different news sources to have been told repeatedly that there is money to do this. And this circles back to my whole cruelty is the point thing. This is cruelty is the point. This is playing hardball, political hardball with children.
Mm-hmm.
And that is dirty. That is dirty. I think this is going to fuck them up in the midterm. I hope it does.
Oh my gosh. George, I said, look, I said, I hate to say this, but I hope they continue to do what they're doing. I don't want people to be brutalized or picked up off the street, but you know what I'm saying, because that ensures that they're going to lose in 2026 and 2028 because people are fed up with it.
And as I said, it's only a help that we all basically have TV studios in our pockets. We can just pick it up and the world will see it. Yep.
George, what do you make of? Do we have The View and Marjorie Taylor Greene? Right? And we can what do you make of her? Because I don't know. I think it's just a pivot.
I think she's very good at making herself the center of the conversation, as like she's doing it right now. Because who are we talking about right now? Oh, that's right, Marjorie Taylor Greene. What is she like? She likes to be the center of attention. She can play. Maybe this is a Trojan horse. Who knows? But I don't. I think to me, she is not someone to be believed or taken seriously.
Here she is on The View.
Do you think it's a good idea for the military to be marching into our cities and towns right now because maybe people don't like the speech that they're hearing? How do we combat that and get back to going after the people who really are the problems?
Well, you know, on speech, free speech, I want to say that I think that all of us right here are doing a great job of exchanging our ideas and things that we believe in, and we're doing it in a very professional and kind way. And in my opinion, I think we need more of that in America. I really do. And a lot of people wanted me to come on the show and say nasty things and you know, all of us to fight. They wanted all of us to fight.
Thank you for not doing that.
Oh my goodness, no. I didn't want to do that.
It's like 5 to 1.
She could handle it, but she didn't want to.
Handle it.
No, I didn't want to do that today because I believe that people with powerful voices like myself and like you, and especially women to women, we need to pave a new path. This country, our beautiful country, our red, white, and blue flag is just being ripped to shreds, and I think it takes women of maturity to sew it back together.
Everything but the hounds nipping at her heels. Do you remember that line?
Everything but the hounds yapping at her rear end.
Yep, at her rear end. Oh my gosh, you're good. Who was that?
Birdie.
All About Eve. No, it's All About Eve.
I know. In Thelma Ritter, that was Birdie. Birdie was her character name.
Oh, Birdie. There are some things outside of a something, she said, that you may find attractive.
Forgive Birdie.
Yeah.
You don't have to apologize for me.
Oh, brother.
For those of you who have not seen All About Eve, it's essential viewing because it's about every industry. Yeah,
it is about every industry, and I think it's one of the best written movies ever with the best actors and characters. It's just fantastic.
The only flaw is that we lose Birdie halfway through the movie after the birthday party.
Yeah, what happened?
The story changes location. She doesn't really like the locations after the birthday party don't apply to her, but I find myself missing her because after the birthday party we don't see her.
Yeah.
So MTG, I don't buy it. I mean, good for you, Marjorie, that you have realized that let's be nice and let's have kindness. Where the fuck was your kindness when you were outside Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez's door like the fucking Joker in Batman, whispering into her mail slot? You freak. I don't buy this.
What about Jasmine Crockett? When she called out Jasmine Crockett, and Jasmine Crockett had to call her big bleach blonde, bad built Bush body, or yelling at Joe Biden in the State of the Union.
I don't buy. Yeah, I think this is Marjorie Taylor Greene's. I'm going to try to this is an image repositioning tour, and I'm not into it.
You're not.
I don't buy it. I don't. As I said, she is one of the people in our zeitgeist whom I do not believe. I neither believe her nor do I take her seriously.
So I got all dressed up and went to a fancy dress ball last night in the monkey suit with the bow tie. And
I love black tie.
Yeah, I do. I was like, why are all these men dressed alike? Anyways, so it's so interesting because the men all wear basically the same thing, and the women, the dresses are so beautiful.
Do you know why?
Because men don't know how to dress.
Nope.
Why?
It's because women. The purpose of black tie dress. A little digression here, kids.
To let the women stand out.
Elevate the women. And now that guys are having a fashion moment and feeling themselves through stylists, they want their fashion moment too. But no, the point of black tie is not for the man to stand out. That's what sets us apart is our face. You know, we have our faces. That's what makes us unique. Let the women have this. That was kind of the point of that.
Yeah. So anyways, I went.
I've seen you in black tie. You look amazing in it.
Thank you. So my point was, I sat down and immediately someone said, I love what you wrote about Marjorie Taylor Greene. I love your content on Marjorie Taylor Greene, because why are people, even members of the media, buying this bullshit? That's what they said.
Why are we buying this act? I don't buy it.
I think the last line of the Substack that I wrote with my producer, Peter, was, be careful what you applaud.
Look, she's already shown us who she is. I don't. This other person she's trying to sell is simply not believable. It's like an actor who is giving a bad performance. Like she's not connecting with the material, and I don't believe her. This is a bad performance to me.
Are you saying she's too short for that gesture?
You're too short for that gesture. Addison DeWitt. Addison DeWitt.
He was who was
easy to expose, not worthy.
Easy to expose, not worthy of you. The Schubert, and she's like, there is no Schubert theater.
This is the gayest show on the internet, and I'm so here for it.
What do you say? I spoke with someone not moments ago or something that he said, and that it was amazing. Now, who was better?
He just because in that dressing room, yeah.
Who was better? You think? You think that Margot or Addison? I love both of them equally. I think, but I love
better in what way?
I don't know. Just the better character. I know the movie was about Margot. It was about Betty Davis, but I thought Addison was great.
And apparently it was like, because Betty Davis had a reputation for being really difficult, but apparently she wasn't terribly difficult with this movie because she actually did like the script and really appreciated Mankiewicz's direction. So she was not the nightmare that everybody was expecting, apparently. Except for what's her name, who played Karen, who never should have made it further.
What was her name?
Never should have made it further to the stage.
Was it Radcliffe? No, she was Gibson. Oh, I love it. Something about a Gibson girl, but was she Radcliffe? I think she was Radcliffe or Brown or something like that.
I didn't have your unyielding good taste.
Good taste.
My father needed my help behind a notions counter. Karen, but that actress, Betty Davis, she had a spat early on, but that was it. Anyway, I digress. Who's a better character? That's a tough call because they're both so good.
Celeste Holm,
thank you. Even Marilyn Monroe in her little part.
She's so good.
She hadn't really developed into Marilyn yet.
Can I ask you something, please? Addison? Why do they always look like a nappy rabbit?
That's what they are, dear. Now go make them happy. That's what they are.
No, go do yourself some good or something.
Wait. A waiter? That's not a waiter. That's a butler. Well, he looked like a waiter.
I know. I
don't want to make trouble. I just want to drink.
No, but she said I can't run around or something and just yell.
I can't call butler. Someone's name might be Butler. You have a point. An idiotic
one, but a point.
I used to put. This is no shit. I used to put when I was working harder to become a working actress. I used to put on my resume that I went to the Copacabana School of Dramatic Arts.
Of Dramatic Arts? No way.
Just to see if any casting director picked up on it.
Did they pick up on it?
The gay ones, yeah.
You know, there used to be yearly at a theater down here. Maybe it was it 12th Street? Where is it? Or whatever, the 10th Street Cinema or 12th Street Cinema. They would put All About Eve on the big screen yearly. They would do it.
This is the gay conversation. It's so gay, and I'm here for it. We need more of this. Listen, we need this. We need to sort of make it comfortable for the gays because it's starting to get a little uncomfortable again. And I'm not.
It is. So they're talking about sending another thing. They're talking about sending it back. Oh wait, let me get one more thing in. One more. Our last word. 1 minute. 1 minute. Support for the show comes from Lean. So we've all done it. We've tried a new diet. We've dropped a few pounds and then watched them creep right back. I've been there. It's called weight cycling, and it's not just frustrating, it's hard on your body. That's why I have been learning about Lean. It's a doctor-created non-prescription supplement that helps you lose weight steadily and to keep it off. It's not a GLP-1 injection. It's an oral supplement that supports your metabolism naturally, and it helps maintain healthy blood sugar, curb cravings, and turn fat into energy. And that last part is really key. It helps your body use fat instead of just storing it. So if you're tired of the yo-yo cycle and want something that really supports long-term health, check out Lean. Go to takelean.com and use the code LEMON for 20% off of your first order. That's TAKELEAN.com and use the code LEMON. Thanks to our sponsors. Our sponsors, Eve, the Golden Girl, the Cover Girl, the Girl Next Door, the Girl on the Moon, time has been good to Eve. Life goes where she goes. She's been photographed, revealed, reported what she eats and what she wears and when and where she goes.
You're reading.
Of course, you all know. I'm not reading. Of course, you all know all about Eve. What is there to know that you don't know? Tuna. When was it? How long? It seems like a lifetime ago. But in the theater, lifetime's a season, the season's a lifetime. It was a rainy night, I remember. I asked the taxi to wait.
You're too short for that.
Anywho, let's talk about where are we going? Let's talk about Sandwich Guy. Do you know Sandwich Guy?
I love him.
You do?
I do.
So Sandwich Guy, do we have some Sandwich Guy material that we can play? Because I want people to, I was so happy for Sandwich Guy. I can't tell you. Here it is. Play Sandwich Guy, please.
The video quickly went viral, with Sean Dunn being dubbed the DC Sandwich Guy. He could be seen getting in federal agents' faces and screaming shame and profanities. Prosecutors say he then slung a salami sub into the chest of a Border Patrol agent and ran away, only getting about a block before he was arrested. The next day, he was fired from his job at the Department of Justice.
Sandwich, hey, Sandwich Guy, I hope they give him his job back. Damn it. What do you think?
Hit you with a sandwich. I felt it through my bulletproof vest, and I felt the onions, and I felt the mustard. And it's like, you have no idea how hard it is for me when you are wearing bulletproof and somebody hurls a sandwich at you. Oh my God. This was assault. This was assault. Oh my God.
You know, Janine Pirro is probably pissed because she was remember?
Mm-hmm.
Sandwich Guy spoke out. Do we have Sandwich Guy speaking out? By the way, did you see like a homeless person there and he ran by him?
I mean, this is theater. That's entertainment. Look at this guy. I mean, he's an American hero and wearing pink. Like, instead it exploded on him. I'm sorry, it was still intact and wrapped when it hit the ground. Fucking liar.
It is funny. I'm so glad there was like a judge that understood. But I wanted to hear from him. I don't know if we have
Yep. Oh wow.
Here's Sandwich Guy. Oh, come on, Sandwich Guy. Come up there and talk. Come on, Sandwich Guy. There we go.
Sabrina, Julia, and Nick for countless hours, and the rest of the team at Steptoe. And I would like to thank Steptoe for offering all of their services pro bono.
Feeding me.
I would like to thank family and friends and strangers for all of their support, whether it was emotional or spiritual or artistic or financial. To the people that opened their hearts and homes to me, I am eternally grateful. And I am so happy that justice prevails in spite of everything happening. And that night I believe that I was protecting the rights of immigrants. And let us not forget that the Great Seal of the United States says e pluribus unum. That means from many, one. Every life matters, no matter where you came from, no matter how you got here, no matter how you identify. You have the right.
You got it. Thank you. You have the right to live, but you have the right to due process as well. But can you please put that last viewer comment back up? Because that is my favorite. I'm sure this has been said a lot. Sean is a hero. G-Y-R.
Who is this motherfucker? Olivia Grace.
Olivia Grace, 7487.
You are my hero. You won the internet tonight. Sean is our hero. I'm writing that down and I'm crediting you because I'm going to post that shit. That is Olivia Grace. I'm going to find you and credit you when I put this on Threads and Blue Sky because you're brilliant. Olivia Grace, 7487.
Sean is a gyro. So amazing. But I do find that people are now having more courage to like yelling at these guys and standing up to them.
Yeah,
because
that's what I mean, Don. Like you gotta
Yeah.
nothing freaks a bully out more than when you pop them in the nose. I don't mean that literally, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah,
they're not expecting it. They're expecting you to like see the uniform and bow down. And when someone doesn't, they're gonna freak out a little bit. It's not gonna register. They're gonna blink like a broken slot machine. It's like, bitch, I will drop you like third period French. No.
Speaking of dropping somebody like third period French, this man has a few words for his sisters. Now I want to see if you have any notes. I have a feeling you're going to have zero notes, no notes for this man who's like, whose sister voted for MAGA. Here it is.
So I truly encourage all of my friends and anybody who knows the truth and lives in reality. My sister just called me for some money. She voted for this fucking guy, right? She voted for this guy. I said, well, why? What do you need money for? Well, stuff isn't working out. Things aren't working out so well. And I said, you have a master's degree. You have a fucking master's degree. She's like, it's a doctorate. I'm like, a doctorate? I said, well, what's the issue? Well, some of the benefits that I usually get, they haven't come through. I said, well, what about the money mom and dad gave you? No, that's gone. I got addicted to online slot machines. I said, so what do you need? She said, well, just like what I would normally get, like $275, didn't show up today. And I said, you know what? You voted for this. I know. I said, but why? She never gave me an answer. None of them can give you an answer, right? Their answer is always, well, Kamala wasn't. I couldn't vote for Kamala. Why couldn't you vote for Kamala? Why couldn't you vote for a woman who is, elected by the greatest state in our country twice to be the attorney general, and then elected by the greatest state in our country to be a senator? Why? I mean, this guy's done nothing but destroy people. She's like, well, he believes in Jesus. And I hung up right there. And I'm telling you, you should all do the same fucking thing. Hang up on your friends and family. These motherfuckers asked for this. Go out and help people who need it the most. Go out and help people that are getting fucked over, whether it's people from fucking Mexico, fucking Central, South America. Go out and help them. Because those are the people I see every fucking day. Getting up, taking their kids to school, going to work, coming home at 6 p.m., tired as shit, paying their bills, going to church on Sunday, waving to me. When they cook out, they invite me over. Those are the people I'm going to help. The people that, if there is Jesus, if there is a God, truly follow the teachings of Jesus Christ. So, bye-bye.
Wow.
Any notes?
Game, set, and match.
Wow. Now that is what we call a read.
You want to talk about reading? Let's talk about reading. What's wrong with you, Pedro? You going through some psychological change in your life? Let's talk about reading.
Little Paris is burning for the children. Yes.
Oh,
yeah. No notes. That guy, clock cleaned, Yeah,
but look, but here's the thing. She voted for him and she said 275. She's on Snap. And the same people complaining about, it's those people, it's the immigrants, it's the migrants, it's the black people like taking on food stamps or EBT and all of that. Now he looked white to me, and his sister voted and she said, what I usually get is $275. So the nerve, you know what I'm saying? It's all such hypocrisy.
It's really easy, Don, when something's not going well in one's life, it's super easy to blame somebody else. It's really easy and convenient, and quite frankly, oftentimes, not all the time, because I'm painting with broad strokes here, but oftentimes lazy to blame someone else, and really lacks a certain introspection. Take the responsibility wherever I am in my life. It is my responsibility. And quite frankly, when things go well, as our friend Scott says, any success I have is really in the agency of others. Like I didn't, when things go well, I didn't do it alone. But with this kind of shit, to blame immigrants on like your employment rate, your employment statistics or something like that, or the fact that you lost your job or something. Oh, really? Did you want to go mow lawns? Oh, did you want to go like take care of elderly people in hospice? Did they take your job?
They took our jobs. Took our jobs.
This inability, and I once upon a time, Republicans, at least the Republicans I grew up, I was raised by a Reagan Republican. My dad was a Reagan Republican, and my mom just voted the way my dad did, I guess. But she was also, my mother hated Trump. But the Republicans that I grew up around were all about being responsible, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where's that?
Who knows? Well, I like humor and levity, and I know that you do too. So I came across this, and it was this morning. I was like looking for content. I came across this, George, and it just made me laugh. Because I know so many people who are just so into this, and they're building the courts at their homes. Ready? Roll it.
What up, white people? How y'all doing? Yeah, y'all having fun? Have your fun now while there's still no black pickleball players. Because, I mean, I saw Jackie Robinson, I saw Tiger Woods. You guys are going to be pissed when you see a black guy dunk a pickleball.
What up, white people?
I needed to put on sunglasses to see that shit.
Oh my God. Andy, just one more time, please. I love it. It's quick.
What up, white people? How y'all doing? Yeah, y'all having fun? Have your fun now while there's still no black pickleball players. Because, I mean, I saw Jackie Robinson, I saw Tiger Woods. You guys are going to be pissed when you see a black guy dunk a pickleball.
And guess what? You know it's true.
Of course it is. That's why it's funny. That's why it's working for us right now.
Oh my gosh. It's
making my night right now. Credit to
George,
that.
You're the best. George, have you ever heard our theme song? Not the opening song that we do. That's our themes. That's the one that we, commissioned when we started the show. But have you heard our theme song that one of our viewers, one Lemonhead, came up with? His name is Matt Gregory. Would you like to hear it? This because we will end on this, and then we'll let George go. Okay, you ready? Roll it.
It's the Don Lemon Show. It's the Don Lemon Show. He's unmasking the truth. He don't take no shit. It's the Don Lemon Show. Don Lemon. Don, 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 Don. Release the Epstein files.
Oh.
You better release those Epstein files. You better release those Epstein files. If you don't release them, you're a pussy. Better release the Epstein files today. Donald Trump is a pussy ass bitch.
Oh. I love my lemon heads. Oh my God.
Matt Gregory, I worship you.
At Matt Gregory. Oh, this is Matt Gregory on social, right? This is Matt Gregory, or it's Matt Gregory.
Well done, sir. Matt Gregory. You took us all to school there. That was delicious.
Thank you, George.
Thank you, Don. What a pleasure.
I know. I texted George today and I said, I think we need a George Don, what did I say, reunion or something?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah. It's been a minute. Love you, buddy. I'll see you soon. Tim says bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay.
All right.
Check him out social. George Hahn everywhere. You can find him. Okay. If you want to know anything about the show, you know what to do. Go to donlemon.com and you can click watch. And at that watch, you can become a member, hit the join button, or you can subscribe, right? What's the subscribe? And also the subscribe button is at the bottom of the screen, right there at the bottom, under our, like near our new Don Lemon, our new and improved Don Lemon Show animated logo. Do you see that? The little dots animate right now. Thank you, Andy. Very cool. Also, if you want some of the merch, go back out to donlemon.com, click on merch. And there we go. We're working on some Christmas stuff. The Christmas stuff has not hit the thing yet. Look at that. Look at that. Look at, do you see this hoodie? Come on, y'all. Look at that. Click on that hoodie. Look at that hoodie, y'all. And look at the different colors. I like the blue one. That's got blue letters. This one has red letters. And then there's one more. Yeah, the shit. And then back out of that one, Andy, and go to, you guys asked for this too. You wanted a beanie. Look at that. Boom. Do you see it? That one's a black and white. And then there's a different color. Yeah. Black and gold. I think that's black or navy. It's black. I think that is, are those the only two colors? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
black
it's navy.
and navy.
It's black and navy, and then the black and white. And then back out. We don't have the Christmas stuff there yet, right? No. So anyways, that's the two new things. And then we have the new white t-shirt and the black and white hat. That hat is the shit. And then the and then we have the black on black hat too. That one, can't wait. That one is amazing. Right? It's just, it's good. It's, but the letters are raised, so you'll be able to see it better in person. And then we got the new long sleeve white shirt, which I am very excited about. When does that come? There we go. Amazing. Okay, guys. I love you. I'm going to see you back here maybe this weekend, but definitely on Monday at 10 a.m. So you guys know. Yeah, you're excited about the beanie, right? Right. Fur baby clothes. Okay. Doggy sweaters. We'll see what we can get in the store. Thank you for supporting us. I really appreciate it. Thanks for helping me to build this community. It is a real community. We've had group therapy this week. We've given advice. We had financial and job advice this morning. So there you go. Be informed without being inundated until I, oh, wait, we have merch photos, right? Sorry.
Yeah,
we have yeah.
A few.
Let's show the merch photos. Who's that? Oh, gorgeous.
This is Amy.
Amy, you look great. You make that blue shirt look great. Thank you, Amy, for your support.
Then we have two from Andrea in Houston.
Andrea in Houston, beautiful as well. Andrea, boom, look at that. You know, I'm with you, Andrea. Thank you. Yes, Andrea, I'm with you. Old people do be knowing. Thank you, Andrea. I appreciate it. And thank you, everyone, for your support. So be informed without being inundated until I see you back here next time at 10 a.m. Eastern time, for sure, on the Don Lemon Show on Monday, on the Don Lemon Show and Don Lemon channel. Turn the TV off. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Your support means the world to us. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe so you never miss a show. We're live every weekday at 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Eastern time with new clips dropping at 2 p. and 8 p. And if you want even more Don Lemon Show content, join the Lemon community. Members get exclusive posts, behind-the-scenes videos, and live chats just for you. So hit the join button or visit our channel page to sign up. Thanks again for all your love and your support, and I'll see you next time.